Let's start with the BC. Let's start with Boston College. Went 3-9 last year, but with that being said, they bring back 13 starters.
13.
That's pretty good. But here's the big thing, Matt. They bring in Central Florida's leading receiver, Ryan O'Keefe, 73 catches. They bring in Thomas Castellano. Look, now it's coming to me.
Just wait till you get mine. It's okay. I'm not laughing at you. Look, I'm not laughing. Guys, I'm not laughing because you fixing to hear me butcher a bunch of names.
Thomas Castellanos.
All right.
He's also from UCF. He was the backup, though. He was not the quarterback, but he is expected to be BC's quarterback. And they get Western Kentucky's top rusher, Kyle Robichaux. So you got 13 starters, and you got a top-notch receiver coming in. You got a top-notch running back coming in, and you got a new quarterback coming in from UCF. So, but here's their schedule. Now let's go over this. 13 start. They went 3-9 last year. They started out with Northern Illinois. So what do you think about that? Win?
Yeah, should. I mean,
Holy Cross.
That may be a tough one. Holy Cross, man. They put together. I'm joking.
All right. So we're going to say they started out 2-0. Then they got FSU, Louisville.
Yeah,
I think Louisville's supposed to be pretty good.
they were.
I do them too, huh?
I don't. I had some stuff on all the. No, they're going to be very average.
Louisville.
Yeah.
So they can beat them.
7-8 win, maybe.
All right. Well, Virginia, they can beat them. Right?
Yeah, I would think so.
Then they got Army, who's actually pretty good.
Army's just hard to. Army's hard to prepare for. I mean, that funky wishbone option style throw. Now they throw the ball a little more now.
I'm going to say they get beat there. Georgia Tech, who's supposed to be better, who got a ton of transfers.
Yeah.
BC beat them. All right.
Where's it at?
It is at home. No, it's at now.
If it's at Tech, I may go Tech with that one.
Then you got Syracuse, Virginia Tech. I got them beating Syracuse, losing Virginia Tech, losing Miami, and beating Pitt. I'm going to say this. With 13 starters coming back and 2 guys that started on other teams coming in to that skill set, I think they go better than 3-9. That was their record last year, 3-9.
So if they win 6 games and go bowling,
It's going to be
that's a win season.
yes. I think they can do that.
Think they go bowling?
With this schedule, okay, your toughest games are obviously FSU, Miami, Pitt, Louisville, or Virginia Tech. Yeah, I think they go bowling. They got to go 6-6, right?
See, the background music is still getting. It's still playing. I don't see that. Yeah, it's.
Let me see. I'm sure I've got 700
Sorry about
texts
that.
about it.
I thought I hit the button. Maybe I double hit it. Okay, sorry about that. Got it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Miss Smith.
But yeah, I think their schedule's favorable.
We're talking about Boston College. We're doing some ACC kick around. Thank y'all for coming by the show. And while you're there, hit that little thumb button down there in the bottom. It helps us put us in the algorithm with other football stuff. So hit that little thumbs up and subscribe. We appreciate it.
But as far as their schedule goes, man, I see only 3 out of 12 potential top 25 teams. That being FSU, Miami, and Pitt. I don't think Virginia and Louisville and them are going to be
No.
ranked. Army may be, possibly.
Top 20 team.
Yeah. So, with BC's schedule, with everybody, with 13 starters back and 3 guys coming in from other schools, I'm going to say they at least go 500.
Yeah, I can go on with that.
You would agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just put this down here. We're going to predict them at worst.
Yeah, at worst they win 5.
At 6-6. At worst, let me put that 5-7. No worse than 5-7. All right, moving on to the Blue Devils. Matt, you're going to love this.
Now, these guys are supposed to have, they've got 60% of their players back, so.
Well, it says 17 starters.
That's a lot of players.
17 starters. Their skills, Riley Leonard, 3,000 yards. Jordan Waters, 600. Listen to these stats from the receiving corps. Jalen Calhoun, 62 catches. Shamir Higgins, 31. Eli Pancall, 23.
What's up, Jerry?
All their lines back, Matt. They've got 3 guys coming in. 3 guys coming in that have started. Why don't you take a guess? That are linemen. How many career starts they've got between them? Now Duke lost a couple of linemen. They had 3 back. They've got 3 more coming.
How many
in.
starters they have amongst those 3?
Amongst the 3 transferring into Duke.
Let's see, 50.
75.
Well, that's pretty good.
All right, so you and 2 DBs, they're going to help them that have played a lot. So they got 3 linemen that pretty much are essentially starters transferring in. The only thing that's going to hurt them too, I think their schedule's tough. We'll go over that here in a second. They went 9-4 last year, but with 7, they virtually got 21 starters back, Matt.
And there's only 11 on both sides. There's 22 can play the game, and nobody plays both ways in a D. No.
But here's the catch: Duke don't have 4 and 5 star players.
Yeah, well, yes. So, but now we did go through that. The NFL draft is majoritarily consumed by 3-star athletes, right?
It is right.
And I'm sure they got a lot of 3-star athletes. Thing is, depth. Can they stay healthy?
Well, they said they had a couple of guys that could probably get drafted. Their best defensive players back, their linebacker. Let's go over their schedule quick.
Can they stay healthy and run through this schedule?
This schedule's pretty tough. You got Clemson, opening up with Clemson.
That'll be a tell of the tape.
And you got Lafayette, the Red Raiders, from up here on the other side.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Benton, you watching?
Coach got that done.
Lafayette. I'm assuming it's pronounced Lafayette.
Lafayette, yeah.
And that's up there in kind of an Ivy League school. We think they're going to win that.
Yeah.
Northwestern. I think they can beat Northwestern. Then they got UConn. So that sounds pretty easy.
Not in basketball. Duke and UConn. That'd be a good game.
Yeah, it would be. I don't think we'll flip that on over the Alabama LSU game that night, though, will we? Yeah, maybe.
Depends on what time they play it, maybe. Because LSU Bama's going to be a late game.
Yeah.
Maybe that may be a 2:30 game.
But then it gets kind of tough. You got Notre Dame, NC State, then FSU, Louisville, North Carolina.
So NC State's got 49% of their kids back.
So I don't think NC State's necessarily a tough haul, but you got Notre Dame, then you got NC State in between it, then FSU, then Louisville, who's supposed to be better, then Drake May in North Carolina. All right, so that's going to be a tough. I see them losing 3 in there, 2 maybe. That gives them 3 losses. Then they finish up with Virginia, Pitt, and Wake Forest, which I think they can win them 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say I think at best, just because of their schedule,
They win 8 of them.
8. I think they'll go 8-4. That's what they predicted to go.
Yeah.
No worse than what, 7-5.
Yeah, and they may
Go 9-3.
They may slip up and beat. I don't know.
Could this be the best Duke team ever?
Yeah,
So you're saying 8-4 is what you're predicting.
yeah.
No worse than 7-5.
I wouldn't think so. No, I mean I don't
And
think
possibly even 9-3.
Wake or Syracuse. I don't see them getting them. I wouldn't think. Not unless something. See, that's the thing with these teams. When you get into these smaller ACC teams, which like you said, they bring all these guys back. But can they stay healthy?
Right.
Can they keep on keeping on when the Georgias and the Bamas of the world just have guys? I just bring in another one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, these guys can't do that.
Yeah, that's the hard part of being a smaller academic school. Duke is a very highly because Marcus used to go through that Duke tip stuff. You got to have a 28 or 30 ACT to get to this. Okay,
Well, the thing with this, these guys aren't there for football. I mean, yes, they're there to play football, but it may not be the number one thing in their life.
No, it's probably not. Some may be, but
So let's get this straight, Matt, and we'll keep this. We got BC. We both predicted them to go 6-6, maybe, possibly at best 7-5, no worse than 5-7.
no, I wouldn't think so.
Okay, we got Duke going 8-4, no worse than 7-5, no matter what, and possibly if they get to rolling, 9-3.
Yeah, they could be a 9-game team.
I do not think they'll go 10-2. I don't think they're going. They're going to have to beat FSU and Notre Dame and North Carolina to go 9.
And then Clemson, they open with.
Well, I don't think they're going to do that.
I'm fixing to do Clemson. If they clip one of them now, If they could clip one of them,
Well, they'll have to.
yeah.
They'll have to. They're three tough. Oh, let's talk about this right quick, and I won't. There are three tough ones. They're obviously Clemson, Notre Dame, but they've seen Hartman. It's not like he's new to them.
No.
FSU, is UNC supposed to be pretty good? But you got the best quarterback in the country, or one of them.
Day is very underrated, which he's on the cover of this thing, and we're gonna talk about him and Klubnik, and I did Miami and Clemson, but North Carolina's
not bad.
No.
So we've got them with. See, half Duke's schedule's tough, and we don't know that Virginia and Wake Forest are bad. We don't know.
They just
don't look like they have as much coming back as the other teams.
They have.
Duke's schedule.
Syracuse is 72% people coming back. So
if Duke that might be tough. If Duke had an easier schedule, I would say yes, they could go 10-2, but I don't think so with that schedule. And it's right off the bat too. That's a shock to the heart.
Well, hey guys, this first week, if y'all are paying attention to college football, what's up, Aaron? Good to see you on here. We'll be over there Friday night, Valley Head, and
I thought we was going over about Wednesday.